And hello, guys. A big, big, big congrats on the Pradeeps of Pittsburgh. It's fun and funny and totally relatable. I binge watch all the first 8 episodes, like right away.
Right.
Let's begin with you, Mr. Ashwin. Vinod, the optimist, he who loves dumpster trucks. Talk to us about your character. Describe him to us.
Vinod Pradeep, as you said, he's an optimist. He's very open to this new atmosphere he's chucked into because of various reasons. But he's as I said, very open-minded to this new place, which really feeds into the situations he gets himself in. And he's very open to the American culture.
Yeah. And you, Arjun, I find Kamal actually very sweet and innocent. Do you agree with me on that? Describe him to us.
Yeah. I think, in a simple state, yeah, that's exactly what he is. He's very sweet, timid. He's not the kind of guy that who would cause any trouble. If there is any trouble, he'd be like the end of the line. Like he wouldn't have done that. Like that's not him. Um, but yeah, I think he's the best representation of how someone may feel when they go to a place they don't know with unfamiliar faces. And yeah, he kind of puts the idea of I wouldn't say fear, but anxiety and anxiousness and nervousness and not really knowing who to turn to. And you really do see that in the first episode, but then over time you kind of start to see this little arc where he becomes a lot more confident with himself as a person in a new world in a way. So
Oh, now Ashwin, it looks like a fun set. Talk to us about shooting the series.
Yeah, it was a very fun set, but it was also fun people on set, right? It was the cast list that really made it even more fun for me because these were these people who I grew up watching on TV. I mean, Nicholas, I saw him in It, Sahana in Brainchild. So it was kind of a fan moment to meet some of these people. But then I realized these are fellow actors and actresses. So it was good that we could kind of relate, even though they had much more experience than I did. We could relate with the things happening on set and even off set. Yeah.
But you stood on your own, Mr. Ashwin, so you're fantastic. But
Thank
Arjun, I've been telling this to everyone that I talked to from the cast this morning. What I like best is the narrative mechanism employed here, right? I mean, it's an interrogation. Everyone's telling their own story. The only problem is they're all unreliable narrators. So
yeah.
we trust Arjun.
Um, I think that's something that you'll find out in the show. I feel like everybody has their own ideas of what's going on, and a lot of the stories that they're saying is from their perspective, and sometimes your perspective may seem right to you, but to another may be like, oh, what is this guy saying? Come on. But I think when you watch the series, and as the series does hopefully continue, you'll definitely see who's right and who's wrong, and what's actually going on in the series and the whole plot. It gets crazy, so just tune in, and you'll find out.
Oh, I cannot wait. And Ashwin, at its heart is family, right? And how humor can pretty much help us overcome everything. Talk to us about those themes, Ashwin.
Yeah, so I think for me, the key message that came out of the show was to take everything with a pinch of salt, right? Uh, the Pradeep family are going through a hectic ride, I would say, from moving to India to Pittsburgh, and all the things that they have to adapt to, all these completely new things in American culture. So I feel like they have this stressful life, though they also don't forget to have a laugh as a family. So I feel like, yeah, take everything with a pinch of salt would be the message coming from the show.
That's right. I mean, as an immigrant coming from the Philippines, that was humor has became my best friend. You know what I mean? But you guys are amazing. I learned one quick thing there, by the way, the Indian kiss, French kiss, the Indian way. So a big, big, big congrats on the Pradeeps of Pittsburgh again and
Thank you
taking us
so much.
through the series French kiss, the Indian way.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys. Good luck on everything. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Bye, Manny.
Thank you.